Hey everybody, it's Ken Christian on day 44 of my YouTube 90-day challenge. Yesterday I was talking to you and the day before about self-consistency and our tendency to develop a picture of who we are and then hang on to that picture and want to maintain it at all costs, not have to shift it around, because that's a very central concept to our overall view of the world. After all, reality, whatever it is open to infinite interpretations. We could make an infinite number of decisions about the way the world works. And 7 years after Prescott Lecky's 1948 theory, self-consistency, came out, a guy named George Kelly, another psychologist, came up with a theory called personal construct theory. And here's basically what he said. He said, let's set aside all that stuff about drives and unconscious forces and all that stuff that Freud talked about, which in fact has value. He said, let's just talk about the way people try to put together a picture of their world. He said, what we're all really like is like we're scientists. We watch, we observe, we try to calculate what's going on and understand it, and then we make a decision. We construe. We take this and we say, this leads to this, that leads to that, or I'm like this, or she's not like me. And we start to make these differentiations, and we tend to do them in like is, isn't, two choice kind of things that are very much like the binary things that computers do with, it's either a 1 or a 0. All of that can sound a little complicated, but what he's really is saying is something simple. We are attempting to build a framework that will take care of this infinite quality of all the things that are impinging on us. And it's so, since we don't have a built-in map, so we can build a map to free our attention to watch for changes and things that are going on in our environment. We are built for novelty, but we build consistency by creating this picture of the way things are. And our idea of who we are is very central to that. So we don't want people messing with that too much, again, even if it's positive. But we learn as we go along to take shortcuts by asking questions. You know that period when you were a child, or when you see a child and they just continually ask questions, but why? Why does that happen? But why does it snow in the winter? What is weather? All those questions are their attempt to say, help me build my map. They are constructing a view of the world, and they're wanting to know basically how it works. Well, we do that, and we set that up, and then we make new decisions, just like scientists do, based on our theories. But we don't think they're theories. We don't think at all that they're beliefs. We actually see those beliefs as reality. The real, because we've learned it. We've heard it. We don't even remember now when we first heard it, but we heard it, we know it, and we've been operating on it for a long time. We're resistant to changing that because it is disruptive, and it means that we're going to have to pay attention again. And then we have one further limitation. We have a limitation of willpower about what we can activate in order to change things. Now, I'm going to continue with this discussion. Tomorrow is day 45, and since it's midway through my 90-day challenge, I'm going to stop this discussion, although it will inevitably leak into what we talk about tomorrow. But I'm going to be talking tomorrow about what it's like at the halfway point, because I'm going to propose to you that there's something very powerful about a 90-day challenge that's directly related to the topics we've been talking about for the last few sessions. Okay, look forward to talking to you tomorrow. This is day 43. I'll talk to you then.